Notre Dame Dons football is on the air from Legends Field in Niles, Illinois. It's a top 20 showdown in the Chicagoland area. Number 1, Mount Carmel Caravan against the number 20 Notre Dame Dons. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a picture-perfect night for football. It's beautiful. It's a great-looking evening.
Oh, nothing could ever prepare anyone for this type of night. Just beautiful sunset, beautiful weather, a small breeze, not too much to affect the game or anything, but the energy here is high. The stakes are even higher as Mount Carmel jogs into the south end of the stadium.
Doing their little morning jog. So, I mean, this is a huge game. We really haven't had this big of a game since, I don't know, the 2018 Super Semis here when the Dons played against Cary Grove. I mean, this is a huge game that has been hyped up for weeks ever since the Dons entered into the rankings, and now here we are. It's here, and looking forward to it. So let's jump right into the polls, shall we? At the top is Mount Carmel. What else would you expect? They've been absolutely dominant this year. We also highlighted in blue for you the different top 25 matchups that are going on tonight. We have Loyola playing St. Rita and Marist playing Nazareth. Those are the other top 25s going on today outside of this one. Outside of this matchup, Dan, what other top 10 matchup excites you the most?
I'm really excited for the Loyola Rita game. I grew up with those group of guys at Loyola. They're all really great at football. They're all really well competent. They're really well built at what they're doing. And that machine is so well oiled at Loyola, I expect them to come with an easy victory.
So now let's take a look at the state of the ESCC and the CCL altogether. And there's not a team with a losing record right now, which is spectacular for how things have started. And if you look at the graphic on your screen, there's 7 ranked teams in the conference, which is absolutely spectacular for the state of Catholic football.
Of course, and I mean, with Notre Dame football being up there along the likes of Loyola and Mount Carmel and Marist, like, it's incredible for what this program had become last year and now what it's changed into over the course of just a couple months, which is quite incredible.
Let's take a look at some of the other games going on. More particular, it's actually crossover week for the blue and green division, so you can see there's a lot of top 25s tonight, and then you got Brother Rice and Bennett, so it's a stacked night here in the CCL ESCC.
I mean, the one we're obviously really excited for is Notre Dame versus Mount Carmel. They've been looking forward to this since the schedule came out. Like, they've wanted to play this team again. They had that bad taste in their mouth from last year, and they want to get rid of that so bad. And what would do that right here is a win.
And speaking of guys that the Dons want to see again is this guy, Blaney Dowling, who has just been absolutely ruthless this year. Take a look at what's on your screen. The home stadium is actually named after his uncle, whose number is also retired for the Mount Carmel Caravan. He's got a couple college offers, too, that are worth noting. University of Dayton, Minnesota State, Notre Dame College, matter of fact, and Lindenwood University. He is a two-sport athlete. He also plays baseball. And then you look at those stats against St. Rita. Whoa, that's scary. And in case you missed it, St. Rita was number 6 that week and absolutely lit them up.
Mount Carmel, I mean, this quarterback he was starting there last year as well, and he torched the Notre Dame secondary and just picked us apart. It was quite gruesome to watch, quite gruesome to experience.
I'm sure.
But I'm sure that this Notre Dame secondary has gotten a lot better. They've learned from their mistakes. They know what to expect now. Let's see how they execute.
Let's take a look at how Notre Dame and Mount Carmel have done the last couple weeks. Mount Carmel, it speaks for themselves. They've only given up 3 points all season long. Notre Dame, they didn't give up any points until the fourth quarter of last week's game against St. Patrick. They're both rolling on defense, and their offense is doing spectacular as well.
I mean, really, those fourth quarter points were all garbage time points. It was all the backups playing, and it wasn't really anything meaningful for the starters at that point. They had already won the day, and they were just kind of sitting back, relaxing, letting the other guys get a chance to play.
And then if we take a look at the remaining schedules for these two teams, it's not getting any easier. Mount Carmel has one of the toughest schedules in the entire conference. Rounding it out at Loyola the last week of the season. Not to mention they got Brother Rice, always competitive. Marist next week. You got St. Ignatius, who was ranked at one point. The Dons got Nazareth coming up next week. They've also got St. Rita at the end of the year. Tough times ahead for both teams.
I mean, that matchup at the end of the year with Loyola and Mount Carmel, that's always a high-profile matchup. Those two teams are always in the state championship finals, and they're always making a good, deep playoff run. And even last year with Mount Carmel not even doing so great by their standards, they were able to just pick apart every other team and make a really deep run.
So back to what's going on here tonight, as I gotta tell you, Dan, it's one of the best top 20 matchups I've seen. I feel like that the Dons are overlooked for how they've played this year. Knocking off 2 top 25s with the way they've played is pretty impressive. And this is just me speaking personally. I feel like that they've been a little under-respected.
Yeah, with the seniors this year, I mean, they were so overlooked last year. Talked down to by the seniors last year, saying, oh, you guys will be bad without us. Look at them now. They're destroying teams, and I don't expect anything less from them tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be quite the battle, and I'm really excited to see the battle of the trenches because these two teams are big, period. Ooh, you're going to see it once these guys hit the field. These are just two massive groups of linemen and linebackers. They're huge.
Every single one of them over 6 foot. Most of the offensive linemen from Mount Carmel are over 250. All of them just standing massive in stature, massive in strength. And I didn't get the chance to say my score prediction for this game.
You didn't. Go ahead.
During game day. And I would just like to say, Dons by 1,000,000. That's all I need to say.
Yeah, you heard it here first, folks. We're going to send things over to public address announcer Mr. Mike Marisi. We will return following the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Legends Field at Notre Dame Stadium. Please stand for a prayer by Notre Dame Principal, Mr. Dan Tully.
Good evening. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Heavenly Father, we welcome your presence here among us and your love alive in our community. We thank you for these two teams, these two schools, and for the chance to study and better understand the world around us. We come together in your name on this field in the spirit of brotherhood and the hope of growing closer to you. We ask that you guide us to our best effort with safety for all. We ask your blessings on the men and women who serve our country near and far, and all those who request our prayers. Do not let us take these nights for granted, for we all come away winners in you. And as we don our school colors with pride, help us to be persons of faith, scholarship, and service. May Our Lady Notre Dame watch over us all. These things we pray in your name. Amen. Our Lady of Mount Carmel, pray for us. Notre Dame, pray for us. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen.
Please direct your attention to the 35-yard line. Tonight's flag will be presented by Dr. Pam Fish of the Notre Dame Science Department and Mr. Bob Postic of the Notre Dame Physical Education Department on behalf of Notre Dame College Prep's outstanding faculty and staff. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that are among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing, remove your hats, and welcome the Notre Dame Resurrection Marching Band under the direction of Miss Caitlin Wilkes, playing our national anthem.
And welcome back, everybody. You're stuck with me for right now because my partner, Caden Frawley, he is down playing in the band right now. And guess who just walked up right next to me? Hey, Yay. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
This is Mr. Moderator, Mr. Cale Hoppard. He is with us for right now as we're a little short-staffed, but it is what it is.
We're going to have some fun, right?
Yeah, we're going to have some fun as we wait for Mr. Frawley to return.
Great pregame, by the way.
Thank you.
Man, you guys are on fire.
We do pretty good, I'd say.
Had you guys on when I was driving on in here, and you guys, one thing after another.
Woohoo!
Great analysts.
Well, as we get ready to kick off for this high-powered top 20 matchup, you know, you just came back from a little surgery today. You haven't been following, you haven't seen too much of what's been going on. So, what do you think?
Of you guys, of the game?
The game.
I'm pumped for the game here.
Who cares about us?
Let's get this game rolling here. What do we, wow, we're 20 late here because of that lovely
great.
Chicago traffic, right?
Oh, yeah. Isn't that awesome? So it's going to be the Caravan to receive. Out back is Denny Furlong, one of the guys we had talked about during pregame, and I also see back there, I think that's Alonzo Manning. That is Alonzo Manning, the junior transfer from Marist. We're going to see a lot of him in running back today. Oh, and look who's here.
Just keeping the seat warm.
They're keeping the seat warm. We'll keep you here for kickoff, though, as we'll let Caden get settled. Caden will be joining us in just a second. A.J. Shinnick to kick it away, and off we go from Legends Field. Here comes Alonzo Manning as he cuts back to the outside. Has some running room, and it's Shinnick for the second week in a row, making the opening tackle as Manning goes down at the 40-yard line. And a great return for the Caravan.
Yeah, that's momentum that obviously they're going to want to start with. I'm hoping that the Dons D here can start to shut that down here early. I think that's going to be key to set the tone for the rest of the game. And here he is.
Here's the legend.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Here is
Caden
Frawley, back from band.
Thank you guys for the introduction.
Great job.
Sorry I'm late.
Nah, you had other business to attend to. Well, here's the guy, Blaney Dowling. You've heard so much about him, and it's going to start with a handoff to Darian Dupree. He's not going to get much, about 3-4 yards. Oh, he's not done. He wasn't done. Man, I'm going to learn to be quiet. He ends up getting 8 yards out of that when I thought he had only about 3. Very impressive by Darian Dupree, who just refused to go down on the opening play from scrimmage. I'm going to learn to close my mouth. Wait, wow,
No.
we're off to a great start as it's 2nd and 10 or 2nd and 2 coming up.
Yeah, I'm excited to be back up here in the box. This is my first game this year. I haven't been here since last football season, so I'm excited.
We're very happy to have you back,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Frawley. 2nd down and 2 coming up. Dowling is going to give another hit. Wow. I'm going to stop. Jimmy Deasy on the RPO. So, Caden, you got some other stuff going on tonight, don't you?
I do. I have a couple band performances. I believe I'm going to try to do some photography down on the field. I got a lot in store for tonight.
I heard you're flying tonight. Is that right?
I am. I'm going to learn how to fly.
You're going to learn how to fly.
We'll put it that way.
All
I
right.
don't necessarily know how to yet.
Understood. First and 10 from the Notre Dame 45 as Mount Carmel has been going so far. Dowling with another handoff. This is to Dupree. He's not going to finesse me this time as he gains 3 yards. You were down on the field during the pregame. What did you notice about the Caravan while warming up?
While warming up, I didn't get to see them much while warming up, but I did see something unique is that they kind of ran out of their own little huddle back, kind of by the flagpole in that direction. They made their own little tunnel run out, which, you don't see much of any other team do. They usually kind of just line up on the line, and they're there and they're done with that. This team, they have so much energy coming out, even in the away field.
Dowling with the handoff to Dupree. Got himself a block and is not swiped down, but is going to get forward progress. And he's actually only going to get a yard out of that, which was pretty impressive.
And so far since I've been up here, it seems like the Caravans have only ran RPOs, fake handoff or a pass. That seems like that's going to be their strategy tonight.
So we'll have 3rd and 7, it looks like. We do have a broken scoreboard. The down marker is, yeah, that's something.
It's a backwards C.
It is a backwards C. Dowling rolls out to his strong side. He's got Fornelli in pursuit. Pass complete, stayed on his feet. And finally going down. That was Denny Furlong, a guy who had 92 yards on 3 catches against St. Rita just 2 weeks ago, in with another big-time reception for 21 yards on a first down for the Caravan.
Breaking tackles has been the name of the game so far. It seems like they aren't going down on anything without putting up a decent fight.
Good start for the Caravan, moving quickly. Only 3 minutes into the drive, Dowling on a designed rollout. And he's going to take a tumble with a gain of 9, bringing up 2nd and 1. It was Owen Keeney on the tackle.
Another sold-out game, too. Love to see it. 2 sold-out games in a row.
We do like to see that. I would agree with you there. We have 2nd and 2 coming up. Don's looking for some answers on defense that has been very strong to start the year. Dowling goes out to the left. There goes Dupree, and he's going to be in for the score. Caravan draw first blood.
Darian Dupree there receives the pass and then just breaks any tackle and doesn't even think about going down. He just wants to get into the end zone.
We're going to have Louis Geppetto kicking here.
Geppetto will attempt the extra point.
5-5 at 145 for the junior. But He's got a strong leg. 4 minutes into the game, and the Caravan already up.
The extra point is good. The score, Mount Carmel 7, Notre Dame 0.
You said during the game day that it's going to be very offensive. So far, we've seen that Mount Carmel, you know, there was how many first downs on that drive that they gained? A lot, yeah. So, you know, it's going to be a very offensive game. The defense might be lacking a little for both sides.
And it just happens sometimes.
It's inevitable.
It is inevitable, and against a team like the Caravan, it's not something that's you can't expect.
It's not rare. It's definitely something rare.
Consider this. Mount Carmel scored 35 and 44 points respectively against the number 6 team in the area and one of the best Chicago Public League schools to ever play football.
44 and a shutout.
That's something. That's pretty incredible.
D'Amico will kick off.
So handling the kickoffs is Noah D'Amico. Yes, that was right. There's Noah D'Amico. I got a little confused by Parker Starks, who was making the moves for the kicker. I was like, wait a second, that ain't right. So D'Amico's handling kickoffs tonight. Good kick. Frankie Ricciardi to return. Got himself a hole, but he's going to get thrown down to the ground, and he will be marked at the 21-yard line.
Brings it out
Lyndon
for Notre
Langston.
Dame. Matt King
and
makes
Matt
the
King
tackle
were down
for
on
Mount
that.
Carmel.
Very
It'll be
well
first
done
down
on
for
special
Notre Dame.
teams for the
From
Caravan.
their own 21-yard
Puts
line.
the Dons back at their own 21. So, how are the Dons going to answer for that very quick drive from the Caravan? Only took them about 3.5 minutes to march down the field and punch it in for 6.
And so Indy's got to do the same exact thing. Just quick drives, make sure they're keeping the pace up. Don't let it slow down. Don't lose the momentum.
First play is to, looks like that was Frankie.
Anthony Thumb on the carry.
Excuse me. You guys all look the same. And that looks like Parker Starks. Tackle. So,
second down for Notre Dame from their own 23-yard line.
We had talked about it during game day how the Dons were going to more than likely have to rely on the supporting cast tonight. There's a lot of film on Frankie and Enzo, and now we're starting to see a lot more of Anthony's going too. So some of the love is going to have to get spread for the Dons in order to win this game. So 2nd and 9 from the gun. Roll out to the left, over the middle, and nearly intercepted. There starts again.
Ricciardi's pass
Jackson.
broken up by number 36.
And going off what you said about film, Mount Carmel has a TV on their sideline to watch instant replays. So that shows, you know, this team is they're up there in the film game.
You're not able to see it from your screen, but we can see it looking over to our left. They have their own camera, and it looks like they have a boom mic over there too. Woo. To his right, that's his brother. Enzo drops back to pass, looking for Jackson. He's got it, still on his feet, and pushed down. Q Jackson down inside the 30 for a huge reception.
That was great balance. He stayed in bounds for an extra 10 or 15 yards on that play. He could have easily just went out at the 40-yard line and just took the yards he could get, but he decided to keep going. Put him at, what is that, about the 35-yard line, 34-yard line?
So they're going to start out, now they're going to go from the 20.
Oh, 29, even closer than I thought.
Oh my. Hugh Jackson with a 43-yard reception. Very impressive.
Anthony Thumb on the carry. Brought down
La la la. Oh, hey, there we are. We weren't there just a second ago. I don't know what happened. Well, at least we got that on tape. Oh well. What else is new? We have kinks. That shouldn't surprise anybody. Or, geez, what else is new? Why doesn't it surprise me? There's always problems. Oh, hey, there we go. We got it back. Sweet.
Oh, wow.
Man, of course it came after the huge play. Hey, guys, we fixed it. Caden's breaking things again.
Always blames it
It's
on
always
me.
you.
Always me. No matter
you.
what.
Yeah,
I couldn't even be in the room and he'd still blame it on me. This kid.
Yeah, he's kind of right. He's kind of right. Huge third down, though, coming up. With a little under 6 minutes. Yeah, all you guys texting me, I don't check my phone during the game. So it's kind of pointless to do that. Just in case you were wondering that it doesn't make much sense to do that. But you know what? It's whatever. And Howard not able to make that catch. So that'll bring us to a third down.
Fourth down.
Fourth down, whatever it is. I'm a little flustered because you guys are critiquing my sound. No, sorry, Caden's sound skills. Sorry, we have fun here.
I don't even know what happened.
I don't either. I think it just wasn't loud enough.
Oh, okay.
You know what?
It could be worse.
It could be worse.
Could be way worse.
It really could be way worse. It could be just not going at all.
Yeah, exactly.
There could be that, but it's not. 4th and 8, offense still on the field. Enzo drops back, flush, ball's loose. Didn't look like he had much of a play anyway. It's going to be Caravan ball.
There's a fumble on the play.
It was right under one of the linemen's feet, and nobody saw it. As it results in a turnover on downs. Or a fumble, whatever you want to call it. You know, Kaden, as I was watching that play progress, the downfield coverage was absolutely spectacular there for the Caravan.
Yeah.
Very well done.
We saw that, the pass to Howard. Knocked around, wasn't a complete pass, and then you just see it on the next play. Everyone's locked down, so Caravan's playing some great defense both on the line and in the backfield.
Got a handoff to Dupree. Tries to find a hole. Refusing
Stays
to go
on his
down.
feet.
Still won't go down. Has the first down. Cam Van Horn was on his back and still would not go to the ground as he gets past the 50-yard line.
Van Horn, the result of the play, first down for Mount Carmel.
Woo!
It'll be first down for Mount Carmel from the Notre Dame 47.
Have you ever seen anything like that?
No.
Oh, wow.
That was a solid 10 yards of just
Carrying him on his back.
Yeah. I hope to not see that again tonight from ND.
Oh, man.
Not a good sign.
Yeah, no. Dowling fakes the handoff. Pressure. Pass downfield, and will go out of bounds, intended for Denny Furlong.
Good pressure there.
Second down.
Good read there. They saw that wasn't a handoff on the RPO, so two guys had pressure on the quarterback, which forced a bad throw out of bounds.
So it brings up second down.
The Notre Dame 47-yard line.
I will be taking Danny's duties for a few seconds while he's fixing something.
Yes. There's always something to fix.
Second down.
What else is new with us? At least game day went well. I'm happy about that.
Off to the right side.
Oh, my. Taken down inside the
ball, but he was down before that.
Yeah, wow. Maurice Davis on that carry.
Davis on the carry.
And, wow.
Taken down by number 21, Ryder Raya.
Ryder Raya not able to get him until he was inside the red zone.
Yeah.
That's a gain of, I don't know,
20,
at least 30 yards.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Not the start that the Dons defense was looking for to begin this game. Here's Dowling. Flips it off. Cutting corners. And he's going to be stopped short. Daniel Taylor.
To number 88, Taylor.
And that'll put him at, it looks like the 1 yard line.
First in inches, yeah.
And, we were talking about this afternoon.
There's
size
a run
game.
in.
What I tell you, Blaney Dowling on the quarterback keeper. And Dowling has given the Caravan a 2-score lead. All the hype that came up with this game has been washed away in about 8 minutes.
Not even 1 quarter into the football game.
Already the Dons down by 2 scores as we'll see Geppetto attempt, and he'll put that through.
The extra point is good.
And I mean, Caden, these Caravan receivers are making the Dons look like potato sacks.
Yeah, receivers, even the running backs, they just don't want to go down. That's been, like I said, the name of the game so far is just they do not want to go down when they have the ball.
They
refuse to go down.
Sorry about the technical problems earlier. We were trying not to be too loud, but it turns out we were being too quiet. Okay, so riddle me this. Is it better to be too loud or too quiet?
Probably too quiet.
Who knows?
Probably too quiet, because if it's too loud, then it's like...
It's unbearable.
It hurts your ears if you're listening to it through headphones, stuff like that.
The good thing at least...
Quiet is like you just have to turn up the volume.
The good thing at least is that you saw everything happen. Who cares about us? Seriously, who cares about us?
We serve no purpose.
We do serve no purpose. As the student section trying to inject some juice back into the stadium that has basically gone dead, other than the general conversation, and Frankie drops it, able to recover. And he'll get slammed down at, I'm sorry, that was Nick Nudo. I swear I thought I saw a 9 on that jersey, but it was Nick Nudo, and we do have a down player for the Caravan. That is Jermaine Hampton, as he is slow to get up. Is able to walk off the field on his own, which is great. Looks like just a cramp. Okay, then I got to say, this is not how Notre Dame had thought this game was going to start out.
No, I don't think it's how anyone rooting for Notre Dame thought it was going to start out. We knew it was going to be a high-scoring game. We established that. The fact that the farthest we could get was only about the 29-yard line.
Yeah.
It's a bit.
Before they, and then there's been 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Don's backed up to their own 14. Handoff goes nowhere.
It just seems like none of these run plays are working either. They're all just being brought down right away.
So that was Jack Baca on the run. Trying something different as they're trying to get some different guys in there. This Don's team has speed. It's very evident. But at what point does your speed compensate for the size you're going up against? Look at these front 7 for the Caravan, and even look at the secondary, just the way that they're built. I'm looking at John Brown right now. He's built like a linebacker, and he's playing cornerback. The front 7 for the Caravan is not allowing anything, and there you go again as Baca tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, and it's going to gain him 2 yards.
Ball on the carry, taken down by number 90, Williams. Be 3rd down for Notre Dame.
Yeah, that's Jack Baca.
Yeah.
Who keeps saying Anthony? Okay, so Baca's going to come back. Will Myers going to head in. Man, you guys are getting my numbers confused.
As you like to say, names are confusing.
Names are confusing. Football, in terms of names, football is much harder than basketball.
Well, yeah, and there's so many more guys in the dog pile.
And you can't
who's in there.
identify them because they all have helmets on. On a rollout, stumbling as Frankie. Is he going to get there? or I don't know.
I think he got
I
it.
think he did. They're waving for time. Yes, he did. First down. Putting a little bit of juice back into the stadium. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play. Dons and Caravan in a top 20 showdown. That's been all Mount Carmel so far.
And the Dons have been taking their time on offense too. Long huddles waiting for the play call. Wasting time on the clock that they desperately need.
Going to be a handoff. Believe that's Baca once again. Nope, Frankie. Oh! I'm going to get this down at some point. At some point, I'll figure it out. I have confidence. We'll have 2nd and 6 coming up.
I don't know. I'm pretty positive. Number 65, Ryan Losick, just absolutely chucked somebody like over his back after that play. I saw legs go flying in the air.
Ricciardi looks to pass and over the head of Jackson. And although the Dons fans were looking for a flag, they're not going to get it. Even if they were looking for pass interference, it was not going to get there.
Yeah, way too out of reach for that to be a penalty call.
Good no call there by the officiating crew. So we'll have 3rd and 6 coming up from the 29. And, I mean, even though it's the first quarter, this is not a situation where the Dons want to punt in. I feel like you have to play every quarter like it's game on the line with how much you're down right now. And Jackson gets it knocked away. Damian Arrington knocking that one out, the 6-foot senior.
Yeah, and going off what you said, you could think of it that way, or you could also think of it as it's only the first quarter and there's still plenty of time in this game for the Dons to come back and score.
But now this puts some pressure on the defense.
It does. It definitely does.
They most definitely do not want to go down 3 scores. Into punts is Ryan Hemmer, who has looks like he's taken over punting duties for Randy Russ, who was the week 1 punter and then did some of the punting in week 2. That's going to take a Dons bounce. And we'll be finally down at the 42 of the Caravan. So with just under a minute left, Mount Carmel will take over in great field position. So it was Keeney downing it.
Great field position and just under a minute left on the clock. This could be a play. This could be a chance where you just see the Caravans, no huddle offense, just push the ball down the field, try to get one more score before the end of the first quarter.
Agreed. Dowling. Pass completed. That's Jimmy Deasy. And he's going to gain 8.
Deasy, forced out by number 5, Cameron Van Horn. Second down for Mount Carmel from midfield.
Sounds like we're still having sound problems, but at least we're coming through this time. That's always a positive. Now I'm hearing we're too loud. Thanks, Josh. Josh Lill, one of our alums watching out from Lincoln, Nebraska. Breaking tackles, and off goes Denny Furlong. Will not go down, and is all the way in for another score. 50-yard touchdown pass to Denny Furlong, and the Caravan are looking relentless. 20-0.
Well, I mean, yeah, I was right. I was expecting maybe a little bit longer for them to score, but it happened in 17 seconds. Yeah.
Yep.
When I said no huddle offense, I was thinking take it down to 20 seconds. Nope, 20 seconds left in the quarter. I mean, not 41.
Left Geppetto in the kick. And the kick is good.
Is good. The score, Mount Carmel 21, Notre Dame
Well,
0.
the Caravan have proved why they're the #1 team in the state, and it is becoming increasingly obvious. Size. Did you just see the way Denny Furlong just broke like 6 tackles? Get this, he's only listed as 5'11", 185, and still was able to do that. You think I'm joking, but we've seen this all night. It's been very impressive.
And yeah, this game has been one-sided all along so far. We need to see a switch in attitude from the Dons here if they want to get back in this game.
And it's not over. It's far from over. There are still 3 quarters left of play. But, you know, we get told this a lot from our baseball team. Attitude from, you know, you might be down 6-0 in the 3rd inning, but if you let that continue, you're not coming back and winning. Change the attitude, and something can happen. Tripped up is Ricciardi down at the 20. 36 seconds, and let's see what happens.
It'll be first down for Notre Dame from their own 20-yard line.
I feel like this has been a whole, 4-quarter game so far. I don't know why. Right? It just seems like it.
And like we had said before, this Mount Carmel offense comes out ready to play, and they show it by tearing apart an opponent's defense. And here's another throwdown for Thome. Nope, that's Jack Baca again. I don't know who to trust anymore. This is getting out of hand. Well, Caden, looks like it's going to be time for you to head off and explore the wide world of drone footage.
I will try my best. I will definitely try.
You will most definitely try your best. We're going to see you back in the fourth quarter, though. Correct. You'll be back on with me. Our buddy from pregame, Denny Betsy, is going to be back on with us. We will take a quick break, and we will be back very shortly.
First quarter to score, Mount Carmel 21, Notre Dame 0. I'd like to announce the winners for the by the yard. For the Harvey board, and it would be 21 South is Bart Murphy, M-U-R-F-E-E, and on the Legends board, Beth Serrato. So again, the 2 winners, Bart Murphy and Beth Serrato. Thank you. And I would like to also thank our sponsor for By the Yard tonight, the McGovern Group. Thank you. Charlie's pass complete to number 26, Jack Baca, taken down by number 71, Rice. Be third down for Notre Dame from their own 24-yard line. Vincenzo Ricciardi on the keeper, taken down by number 40, Neokis. It'll be 4th down for Notre Dame. Number 11, Furlong, returns the punt for a Mount Carmel touchdown. Geppetto will attempt the extra point. The extra point is good. The score, Mount Carmel 28, Notre Dame 0. D'Amico will kick off on Mount Carmel. Francesco Ricciardi and Randy Russ back to receive for Notre Dame. Francesco Ricciardi brings it out for Notre Dame. Starts on the tackle. Be first down for Notre Dame from their own 19-yard line. Coleman McDonough in at quarterback. Jack Baca on the carry. Second down for Notre Dame from their own 24-yard line. McDonough's pass intended for number 3, Kevin Durkin, incomplete. It will be 3rd down for Notre Dame from their own 24-yard line. McDonough's pass complete to Meyer. It'll be 4th down for Notre Dame. Ryan Hammer back to punt for Notre Dame. There's a flag on the play. Offside against Mount Carmel. Furlong is back to receive for Mount Carmel. Punt was down by number 33, Anthony Fornelli. It'll be 1st down for Mount Carmel from their own 35-yard line. Dowling's pass complete. The Manning taken down by number 17, Michael Bird. The result of the play, 1st down for Mount Carmel. Dowling's pass complete to Dacey for a Mount Carmel touchdown. Geppetto will attempt the extra point. The extra point is good. The score, Mount Carmel 35, Notre Dame 0. Francesco Ricciardi and Randy Russ back to receive for Notre Dame. D'Amico will kick off for Mount Carmel. Anthony Fernelli brought it out for Notre Dame. Nayukas forced him out. It'll be first down for Notre Dame from their own 32-yard line. Baca and the carry, taken down by number 1, Arrington. Second down for Notre Dame from their own 34-yard line. Baca on the carry, taken down by number 36, Parker Starts. Third down for Notre Dame from their own 33-yard line. Back on the carry, taken down by Arrington. Fourth down for Notre Dame from their own 37-yard line. Ryan Hammer comes in to punt for Notre Dame. Kyle Schmaltz downs it for Notre Dame. It'll be first down for Mount Carmel from their own 25-yard line.
And trying to at least stop a little bit, as we have Frankie Ricciardi playing both sides of the ball actively at the same time. The Caravan coming out in a 3-wide set with a fullback and a running back in the backfield.
High snap. That is Jack Elliott now out there at quarterback. Told you I had a feeling that he was coming in soon.
He also had a drive last time. He was the quarterback of that last drive.
No, that was still Blaney.
Was that?
Yeah, that was still Blaney.
Man, I really need to get my eyes checked as well. I mean, it's rough up here in the booth, man.
Yeah, I mean, although the numbers are nice on the jerseys, it's still can be tough. And when you look at the fronts of some of the jerseys, they're rolled up, and you can't even tell what they are sometimes. That's why I've been getting, Thome and Baca confused all night. What else is new? Here's Elliott. Underneath pass and a great catch there by Maurice Davis.
I thought he dropped it at the end there.
I thought so too. As the Caravan will be set up.
I saw the little
inside the 50.
I saw a little bobble there at the end, but hey, I guess my eyes just are really wrong today, man. Oh man, but
it's been a rough night.
Rough night for a lot of people as Caravan comes out in a 5-wide set, going for more passing plays, going for more yards.
I mean, can you blame them?
Not at all.
It's been working, and that's what we said. I mean, they've gone with a pass-heavy attack. We will see a run here from a
quarterback keeper.
Another run here. That's Jake Elliott. Told you, that's what's coming.
Number 15, Leo Frederigo.
As Frederigo will take it down. And we had said, this was from the start of the season, that the secondary, the defensive secondary for the Dons was not as strong as it's been in the past. It's progressively gotten stronger over the last 2 weeks, but we've seen the holes get exhibited here tonight.
That's the thing with a young secondary core. I mean, you can't really do much with a little experience. As there's another quick dump off to the running back. And he breaks free, but he gets tripped up right at about the 20 and ends up at the 15.
Alonzo Manning.
Another voice we've been hearing a lot tonight.
Yes, we have. Another guy we haven't said a ton about, but you can see him up there in the O-line core, Asher Tomaszewski. He is the left tackle. He is committed to Kansas State for football.
He is the silent killer of that offensive line. I mean, really.
He has been holding the Dons defense silent.
The game begins and ends with the offensive and defensive lines, and this Caravan offensive line has been holding strong so far.
6'4", 280 for the K-State recruit.
As it is a high snap, bobbled up the quarterback, and there will be a quick sack.
Carl Schmalz taking him down, and something for the Dons to cheer about.
That is not Carl Schmalz.
I saw an 8. I saw 8s. Anthony Fornelli.
Yes, 33.
I'm sorry, Ant. I swear I thought I saw 8s.
A 33 and an 88. Honestly, with the wrinkled up jerseys, I also thought it was Carl, but I didn't say anything because I
well done, Fornelli.
I wait until the ends of the plays to make them, which could help, but also it's a bit less interesting. As there's a 5-wide set now from the Caravan offense.
So I think for the first time tonight, the Caravan is playing behind the sticks. But Elliott's going to end that really quick, as Darian Gilliam will waltz into the end zone for the 5th offensive touchdown of the game.
That will make the game 41-0 with 2 minutes and 22 seconds left to play.
Utter domination, I'd say. Wow.
I really hate to.
I would hate to say something
give
like
it to
that,
them.
Man.
It's really hard to speak about this because I mean we go to class with these guys, but when this happens, you got to admire it in some capacity.
And for a team that showed up at about 6:50 tonight, maybe a little bit later than that.
Rush hour traffic really got to them.
The rush hour traffic has not done anything to them.
Caravan already celebrating on the sideline. It is 42-0 now in the second quarter.
Wow. I mean, I hate to admire at the Caravan, but that's something no matter who it's against. 42 points in one half against a defense that had only given up 14 points in their first 2 games, and it came in garbage time. Hats off.
Certainly hats off to them.
And we will most certainly start to see some more of the varsity reserves for the Caravan entering the game, especially in the second half. We're going to see a little bit of a punt return or kickoff return change. Hugh Jackson is now out there. It's been Randy Russ the last couple times.
Randy Russ exhausted from these long defensive drives and just the long plays that they get. With a lot less men in the middle and more men up front.
You can see it on their faces down on the sideline. It'll be Ricciardi had to take a second to get it together. finds himself a hole.
He catches the sideline a little bit, but he gets caught up by the Caravan and gets taken down to the 30.
I think that's the second best return we've seen tonight behind Anthony Fornelli's squid kick return that got the Dons past the 35. But finally a good return for Frankie Ricciardi, and on a rough night for him, a nice silver lining.
Very exhausting night for both sides of the ball.
And it's
here.
not even past the first half.
Not quite yet, as there's 2 minutes and 14 seconds left as the offense trots out again with Coley McDonough as the quarterback. Coming out in a 3-wide set with a fullback and a running back.
McDonough is going to hand her off. This is going to be Jack Baca. And we see a little shoving on the sidelines between Williamson and Dylan Conway.
With a gain of 1 there. After that long, drawn-out play, I mean, really, these Caravan travel in packs.
Yeah.
They live up to their namesake, which is...
Yeah, I agree. And I would have liked to see a little bit more passing so far to start. I think Enzo kind of set the table with that. But we do know that the Dons are a run-heavy team, and they tried to stay to their identity, and so far it has not worked. And the defense has not been able to do much to contain them. I don't think it's a matter of the Dons beating themselves. I think it's just a matter of the Caravan are the better team, and they're proving it.
As there's a quick handoff.
As Baca is going to get a nice carry out of that. He's going to make it 3rd and short. So that should be about 3rd and 3 coming up.
With a minute left, we might see more of a drawn-out approach just to kind of take it into halftime. But, I mean, there's not really going to be a big change from the Caravan, more from Notre Dame, but they're going to try and switch up something here to at least get some energy and some life back into the team, which they desperately need at this point with 48 seconds and ticking off the clock.
They are trying to draw this out as McDonough has Wilmeyer at fullback, Jack Baca as running back. A bit of a hard count. Here's the handoff to Baca, and he's going to get driven backwards.
About 30 seconds left. It seems like Coley's looking toward the sideline, more looking like they're going to take it into halftime.
That's what it appears, yeah. No real reason to run a play right now. At halftime, we do have cheer. They're back. Band is back. And then you get to take a break from us because we've had too many issues here tonight.
Which we have to fix.
I think we're okay now. But with that, the Dons are going to take this into halftime as Mount Carmel has been breathtaking here tonight, leading 42-0 as we will head into the half. Cheers coming up, band's coming up. We'll be back on the other side.
Let's hear it for the Notre Dame cheerleaders. Let's hear it for the Notre Dame cheerleaders. We welcome to the field our Notre Dame Resurrection Marching Band under the direction of Caitlin Wilkes. The band is led on and off the field by drum major Joey Robacheski. The band is proud to present their halftime show, Welcome to the Show. Tonight's halftime features the tunes Welcome to the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. Here is Holiday by Green Day. Action Band.
King of beers, AT, wheel, drive, live a life in between.
If you could get your 50-50 tickets ready, I'm going to announce the winning number. So again, please get your 50-50 tickets ready. The winning number for our 50-50 is 0948101. Again, the winning number 0948101. Please go over by the Don Store trailer to pick up the winning prize. Thank you.
Ball here at beautiful Legends Field. Right now, not a very pretty sight for Notre Dame, as it is 42-0. We have a change of commentators now. Your play-by-play is now Daniel Betts, and your color commentator is Gabriel Holoka.
Hello.
First time on a varsity game.
I love this energy here at this field for varsity games. It's a lot of fun.
A lot of fun, but normally when you're winning, it's a lot better.
Yeah.
So, coming out now, Notre Dame is receiving the ball. Receiving the ball. So we could see something new here. We could see something new from the offense, try and brighten things up, try and liven things up. The guys look a lot more pumped now on the sidelines, a lot less dread, a lot more excitement.
Let's hope there's a change of momentum here in the second half.
Momentum resets. We got a new mindset, maybe some lingering emotions, but still so far, a lot of people are staying.
Yeah. I've seen the student section kind of go down a little bit over there, but
just a little bit, as D'Amico is there to kick the ball, the 5'9" junior for the Caravan.
5'9" junior.
Yeah. Quite a good leg on him.
Let's see what he's got right now.
And we are off in the second half of Notre Dame College Prep football. That is taken in by Frankie. Oh, not Frankie Ricciardi.
It's kind of hard to see.
That was taken in by number 8. I'm sorry, my sheet here. Owen Keeney at this. Nope, that is not Owen Keeney. I am sorry. That is Quentin Jackson.
There we go.
Yeah. That sounds a lot more like it, yeah. As the offense now coming back out onto the field, we will see who they put at quarterback.
Yeah, they started to go from Enzo, and then they put in Coley in there too. So
we also have a continuous running clock for this second half, as there's Coley now at the quarterback position for the Dons. coming out there with a 3-set, one fullback and one running back.
Let's see what Coley can do here.
A quick pass over to Quentin Jackson, taking up the sideline and taken down at about the 30-yard line.
It's a good tackle there.
Jackson brought down by number 35.
A nice quick gain for Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Good for about 6 yards.
Just a couple,
should be 2nd and 4.
Just a couple of yards there. Move the chains.
We see that there's a bit of a change of philosophy for the Notre Dame offense this quarter, which should hopefully spring some new life, some new ideas coming in and out of the mix.
Yep.
I'm honestly really excited to see how they implement Howard and Kevin Durkin into this mix, because they've been largely silent the whole game. Kevin Durkin on a solo route, or on a solo back on the far side of the field.
Yeah, I want to see them.
Handing it out to Jack Baca, as he'll be wrapped up at the offensive line and taken back.
Yep.
As it will be a loss of 1, as it will now be 3rd and 5.
And there's that defense we were talking about earlier in the pregame.
Yeah, no, that defensive line is quite the monster for Mount Carmel, and this Notre Dame offensive line can't seem to figure it out. I mean, Coach Prosel, I'm sure, going back over them, just trying to implement something new to try and inspire some confidence in them, but it doesn't seem to be working out quite well for them right now.
Yeah, I mean, when you're going up against #1 ranked team in the state, this is kind of what you expect from them,
3-man set, 3-wide set for Coley McDonough as he drops back for a pass. Passes it up to Kevin Durkin, as that will be intercepted on the sideline. As it appears. It is a catch from Kevin Durkin.
Wow.
Wow.
Incredible catch there for Kevin Durkin.
Interesting. Wow, that's really, what an interesting call there.
From this angle, they intercepted it, but.
Wow, what a throw. I really thought that was intercepted right away.
That throw was on the money.
Geez, it really went into the arms of the cornerback and was received by Kevin Durkin. That's
incredible. Wow. Incredible throw and incredible catch there.
I mean, I think Kevin just kind of tore it away from it at the last second, but that's incredible. Wow. And hats off to you, Kevin. I mean, Jesus.
And there we go, getting Kevin Durkin involved here in the offense. Let's see if the Dons can capitalize on that.
Coming out with a 4-wide set with Will Meyer at the fullback, Jack Baca at the running back. Hand off to Jack Baca as he gets a lane, he gets a quick 10 yards, going up for 14 more.
Good run there. He was able to find the gap in between the line, and he was able to take that for 10 and a little bit extra.
Quite a great run there. Perfect running lane for him. As the line did their job, they finally got themselves under control, and they have a bit of a drive going here.
Yeah.
Going into Carmel territory once again.
Yeah, this is an incredible drive that Dons are putting together right now after that huge catch by Kevin Durkin, being able to run the ball, get a first down on the first run.
Really wearing down this Caravan defense, and first time back into Caravan territory since the first drive. So let's see if it can have a different result with Coley at quarterback.
Let's see what they do here.
Another handoff to Jack Baca.
Gets a nice couple of yards there.
It will go about 2 yards. It will be 2nd and 8.
Baca on the carry, taken down by number 22, King.
Yeah, when I was on the field, because I was on the field taking pictures earlier, you really felt the emotions of the team down there. You really can feel that they really want to win this game, and sometimes when that doesn't go your way, you start to feel emotions over there.
You see Enzo cheering on his teammates from the sidelines as he got taken out, I guess, just to rest his arm and to kind of get some morale back and let Coley get a couple reps in on the secondary for the Caravan as they come out in a 3-wide set. Notre Dame running with a similar offense that they ran at the end of the quarter as he quickly passes out to Q Jackson, and he'll be taken out behind the line for actually a loss of a couple yards. It will be 3rd and 9. Notre Dame trying a bit of a more screen approach to this.
Screen, run.
It is 4-down territory for the Dons as they wanted to try and mount at least a little bit of a comeback to try and make it a bit more competitive, a bit more so that they can just feel better about this game. And it's also a learning experience for the younger guys as well in the game.
That's true.
As there's another 3-wide set with Howard on the single side. Dropping back. Coley looking for Howard as he tries to draw back and gets sacked quickly behind the line.
That defense again coming up together.
Joshua Sullivan, really an extensive force on this Caravan defense.
Amazing work by the Caravan defense there. After that huge catch by Kevin Durkin, nice run, being able to stop them. Incredible work.
And Notre Dame sending out the punt team, which is met with some some distaste by some of the Don players. They really want to go for it. They really want to stay in this game, but it seems that it's just being punted away right now.
Yeah, I don't blame them that they want to go for it.
I don't either, as the Hammer's back to punt.
It's a good punt.
Not a stellar punt. Gets to about the 20. Only a net gain of about 15 yards there. I mean, really, with this Caravan offense now running out their secondary offense, I mean, you got to try and at least go for it, I feel like. You're already pretty much out of the game with 7 minutes actually running off the clock there on that drive. 5 minutes now left in the third quarter with the running clock going. The Caravan offense coming out in a 3-wide set.
Going to run it.
And quickly handing off the ball.
It's getting stopped.
And stopped about 2 yards past the line of scrimmage.
Good work. Good work there by the Dons D-line there to make sure no yardage went through. Good work.
Jack Heffernan going in for the tackle. We haven't seen him play recently. Been out with a bit of an injury, but came back.
Back in it. Tough kid. Second down here.
4-wide set with a trips on the close side, as it will be a rollout for the Caravan as they will take it, and he will be sacked.
But a flag is on the play. Let's see what it's like.
There is a flag down. We will see what happens.
Elliott on the keeper, taken down by number 2, Randy Russ.
Taken down by Randy Russ, as there's a holding on the Caravan offense.
Nice.
And that will take the ball back another 10 yards.
Those holding calls sometimes can kill you in games. Yeah, right now in this stadium, you don't really feel that energy. Like last week against Pats, you really felt like energy throughout the whole game.
The penalty is declined. Randy Russ with amazing awareness on that play to just go close in on that quarterback.
Incredible to make sure that nothing went through and stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
Another trip set from the Caravan offense as they will try and mount another drive as motion comes out of the backfield as he drops back to pass and throws to the far side. As it is dropped. Oh no, man. Not another one from Michael Bird. Oh, no.
I want him to catch that so bad.
They say he has hands of stone. I like to say he has no hands at all. I mean, that's really unfortunate for him. This is his third dropped interception, I think, in the past 2 years. It's rough. As Notre Dame forces the Caravan punt team to come out for the first time.
Great work by the Dons defense there.
Oh, Bird, though, just had a wide open pick just dropped through his hands. So unfortunate.
Unfortunate, yeah.
As Noah D'Amico is back to punt for the Dons. And Frankie quickly pointing out that no one's guarding the gunner. Bird goes over there quickly to cover him, though.
Great work there by Frankie to make sure that get the blocker over there.
That could have been quite catastrophic because there could have been a fake there.
Yep.
As that punt goes and it's waved off quickly by Frankie, and the Dons will have the ball at the 45.
They round the 45. Let's see if they can put together a drive here and score a touchdown.
2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Dons putting together their offense.
Let's see what the Dons have up their sleeve here.
Trying to get that shutout stopped here with this one drive. They could try and change the tides of it all.
As I said, it's rough when you go up against #1 team in the state. I mean, like, we discussed it in the pregame.
Having faced this team last year, I mean, they're just so incredibly well coached. Their sidelines active the whole game. And Chloe McDonough back with a 3-man set.
Yeah, they're really well coached.
As there's a handoff to Jack Baca, as he will be taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Gain of 1 on the play.
But again, being at the Mount Carmel Stadium, which By the way, it's so slanted there. It's so hilly for some. It's
Yeah,
for drainage purposes, but I think the west end zone is just dipped because of the drainage issues.
Oh, I see.
It's really weird. It's really surreal to play on, and it's really surreal to see, but
Yeah.
they deal with it every week, and they actually scored in that corner of the end zone last year.
Yeah.
As Notre Dame trots out a 3-wide set, trying to mount something here with a lot of the backups coming in.
Let's see what the Dons can pull off here.
Coley only having one of the backup, that being Jack Baca. As Coley rolls out to pass, and that will be sailed out of bounds, bringing up 3rd down.
Clock still running here.
Running clock going at all times for this quarter, or for this half, sorry.
Yep.
As
30
clock
seconds
runs
left.
down past 30 seconds. As one of the Caravan players, 97. Oh, just fixing himself. Okay, I thought
You don't think he was hurt?
A little bit of an injury. You never really know. Cramping is a major issue.
Big part of it, yeah.
Notre Dame is letting the clock run down so that they can take it to the fourth quarter.
Yep. That's going to be the end of quarter 3.
And we end here in the 3rd quarter, bringing up now the 4th quarter, and we'll see what Notre Dame has to do to finish off this game. It has not been pretty, and we will see you in a little bit.
Yep.
All right, and we are back. Caden Frawley, the man, is back.
Gabriel Holoka still here. I love the confidence, Caden.
No, so we're switching it up a little bit. I'll be doing play-by-play for this last quarter. Gabe will be doing
color commentary.
The color.
I'm
a little rusty, as there's a roll to the right side and throw out of bounds. As I said, I'm a little rusty. I think the last time I did play-by-play was, I want to say maybe at like a JV game last year before a varsity game. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Got a little practice in there. So now it's time for my
time to shine.
Big moment to come true right here. As it is 42-0 at the start of the 4th quarter. Not a great game for the Dons. Gabe, you've been up here a little bit longer than I have. What have you seen so far that is not going too well?
I mean, like, I really don't know how to put it in words. It's just been a rough game. But when you go up against the #1 team in the state, right, you expect a difficult game. And it's you obviously see Mount Carmel's definitely really well coached. And just really intense players, and with the way that they play their game, it's just they defeated the Dons today.
As that punt will go down to the 17-yard line. Yeah, I mean, I've been watching from the sidelines. I've been in the box. I've been all around the field today. I've seen different angles of each play. And yeah, this Mount Carmel team is just dominant. They are good in every position. It's just even their bench, they have backups that can just go in and absolutely dominate. Yeah. So really everyone on this field for Mount Carmel is a baller.
Yeah, it's an incredible football team that they put together here.
Here comes the snap, and it's a handoff. Never mind, it is not a handoff.
I thought it was. It looked like it was. There's that rustiness you were talking about.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's going to take me to 8 minutes, and then I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Once I get about 2 more minutes under my belt, I'll be locked and ready to go.
You know, and, like, I was down on the field a little bit, too, for, like, the first half, and you really felt the energy of this place alive before the game started, and just as Caravan just kept on continuing just scoring and piling on points.
Downward slope, yeah.
Just kept on just going down.
There's a drop pass by number 47 for Carmel. It's Josh Kroll. Like I said, that took a little bit for me to figure out who dropped that. So, like I said, give me at 8 minutes, I'll be perfect.
Perfect. Okay. That's what I'm expecting from you. All right.
So it'll be 3rd and 10 still. No yardage gains yet for the Caravan. So there's a handoff for a gain of about 8 yards.
Yep.
And, you know, this game, 42-0. I have a feeling we won't see too many timeouts when it comes to the end. Or maybe there will be. Who knows what the strategy is. But usually in games like this, they just let the clock run out.
Yeah.
They don't even worry about trying to, you know,
stop the clock.
Yeah, stop clock, plan strategies, anything like that. It will be 4th and 2, it looks like. 4th and 1.
And they're going to go for it.
Got nothing to lose here, I mean.
Yeah. It's going to be a little screen.
Pass to the left side, gets around, flag on the field, taken out at the 42-yard line.
Let's see what they say here.
Jordan taken down by Leo Federico. There's a flag and a play.
Holding.
Against Mount Carmel.
Holding.
All right. Bring it back.
We'll take that.
Yeah.
We will definitely take that.
Definitely. Anything at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Mount Carmel really just has just an intensity that I really don't think anyone can match. Because, like, the way they come on, they play their game, it just felt like everything that the Dons did, Caravan just did better, you know? Whether it was the defense, offense, whatever it was, they just played a flawless game today.
As it looks like there's going to be
switch, punt.
Yeah, it looks like special teams may be coming out. Yeah, and as you're saying about just crowd momentum and energy, you could see that it clearly started a downward slope because, you know, this place was packed. Student section was full. There was no seats left in the stands, and now there's plenty of room if you wanted to come in. Yeah. There's 7 minutes, 20 seconds left as the Caravan will punt.
All right, I expect it to be perfect up here, Caden. That is, blocked.
Low punt.
Like
on the 50-yard line.
Looked like it was tipped there.
Yeah, it could have been tipped either way. Still a pretty decent punt. Went about 30 yards, which is pretty solid for high school punters.
Yeah,
that's the average. 30 to 40 yards is a good punt.
I would probably kick it like 2 yards if anything.
I'd probably miss the ball. Just completely miss.
All right. Let's see if the Dons can put together a drive. Score some points here.
Yeah, I'd still like to see some effort shown, just a drive, try to get a couple first downs here, even though.
Just show the fight there, you know.
Yeah.
That's really all you can do right now.
There's an RPO to the left side, breaks one tackle.
And good yardage.
For a gain of about 3 yards. As it looks like there may be an injury down on the field.
Yeah. He looks okay. Maybe got the wind knocked out of him.
Number 25, DJ White Payne, slow to get up for the Caravan.
You were a little slow to get that name out. I thought you said you were going to be perfect.
It was close enough.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I'm honestly expecting to see a pass play here, see if the Dons can.
Honestly, just let the kid throw.
There's a run play, so I'm completely wrong, and
this is why you're not a football
looks
coach.
Like they're
slow to get up there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. You got to get the medical team on there. Looks like he can't get up. They try to get him up, but it just seems like.
We will take a quick break here. We are back. Jack Baca, slow to get up. He tore his ACL last year, so maybe having some side effects or repercussions from his injury last year.
Yeah. It's definitely not great to see when they try to get up, and it's just really hard for him to get up.
Yeah, it didn't even look like he could bend his knee. So,
yeah,
definitely not a good sight.
Hope he's okay. He was able to get up, walk off the field, but just hope he's okay.
So it will be 3rd and 6 for the Dons on their 46-yard line.
He's going to drop back.
Pass to the left side. Incomplete.
Off there. This target. 4th down now. 5 minutes left. You're going to get the punt team out there?
Yeah, it looks like we got special teams going on.
Honestly, at this point in the game, if I was a coach, I would just throw it.
Yeah, I don't understand why they're going for the punt. Maybe it's a fake, who knows? But if you got nothing to lose here if you go for it or not. I mean, I guess.
Right, exactly.
Unless you just want to keep the
the
morality of the game and just punt on 4th and 6.
Yeah, but I would be just let the kids play, let them do what they want, and that's a good tackle there.
Down.
Yeah.
Receives the punt, and number 37, Brandon Whittick.
Yeah, 4 minutes left in this game. Caravan has the ball.
Yeah, moving very quickly. No timeouts, no big stops of the clock except for the injury that just happened. So very quick paced 4th quarter.
Very quick paced second half that we had.
Yeah.
Because the clock just won't stop. So.
See what the Dons can do on defense here. There's a handoff.
Breaks some space.
That's another thing that Mount Carmel has been good at. And I mentioned it in the first quarter about 3 times, and I'm going to mention it again because it is inevitable, is Mount Carmel in breaking the tackles. It's been crazy.
Yes,
it's just, they will get 3 or 4 guys just trying to bring them down, and they will not go down. They refuse to.
They won't give up, and as I
yeah.
said, the intensity that they bring into their game is just, it's really something that you can't match. As good takedown there.
Elliott's pass complete.
3 minutes left.
Taken down by number 36, Thomas Hogan.
As the final minutes are winding down, what were your thoughts on this game? What could be something that, what are your thoughts?
I think that while it is a devastating loss, we can't really think of anything of it. You have to remember that this Mount Carmel team is very talented. There's a run to the left side.
And
gets through the hole.
And good tackle.
Great takedown.
Amazing work to find that angle and be able to take
31,
it down.
Matt Whittick.
Looked like he was going to be going down for an easy touchdown, but
yeah. So no, as I was saying, you have to remember Mount Carmel is the top team in the state right now.
Right.
They're ranked very high, and like we said, they are very talented at every position.
Yep.
So while it is a devastating loss, you just have to kind of overlook it, look to next week, think, okay, how can we improve from this? We know this team is good. We have to use what we learned from this week and put it in next week.
Definitely. I totally agree with you. So run the outside, and good takedown there.
Scoring on the carry, brought down by number 1, Darlene Moore.
In the past 3 games, if the Dons can't find a way to score any points, Caravan has only allowed 3 points in their past 3 games. That's incredible.
Yeah, another 40-plus shutout, it looks like, for the Caravan. As last week they shut out their opponent 44-0. And as of right now, they will shut out the Dons 42-0. There's a run to the left side. Flag on the play.
Let's see what the flag is.
Looks like that. I have a feeling it's going to be a holding call.
2 flags.
Number 36, sorry. Tommy Hogan brought him down. As it looks like it will be holding on Mount Carmel. That'll set him back a little bit after that big run.
Yep. Clock's still winding down.
Just a minute left to play.
Give me a run.
It's a good stop there from the Dons.
Very good stop. Last 40 seconds remaining.
No on the carry. Page on the tackle.
As it will be 3rd and
7.
that cannot be 7. It has to be 12, right?
I don't know. That's what it says on the scoreboard.
It says 7 on the scoreboard, but the down marker is placed behind the line, or the 10-yard line, so who knows. And they're just going to run out the clock. 10 seconds remain as they're already starting to go and shake hands. Mount Carmel takes the victory 42-0 over the Dons. Any last thoughts, Gabe?
No. Put it lightly, no.
Just no. Just want to get it over with, get out of here as quick as you can.
Kind of.
All right, well, we will not be back for another 2 weeks as the Dons play away for the next 2 weeks. Oh, yeah, sorry. Danny was telling me about that. What day would that be, Danny? Next Wednesday, ND versus St. Pat's soccer. Come out, show your support. We will be streaming it on the Media Crew page. Come out and show your support then. As of right now, oh, looks like we have a guest.
Hi everyone, Margaret Clancy, back at it again. We suffered a loss today, but you know what? We've got perseverance, and we've got confidence that we will come back stronger and better than ever at our next home game. So be there or be square. All right, signing off, Margaret Clancy.
Well said. Danny, any last thoughts?
Yes, well said, Margaret. Yeah, I was hanging out behind the producer station, and, you know, I got to say that coming into this game, Mount Carmel was built to be the #1 team in the state, and they made it super obvious from the first play of the game. And, you know, we had said in the first half that the Dons looked like beanbags compared to how these guys, the Caravan, had played. So give the Caravan credit, and I had said this late in the second quarter that it wasn't about the Dons beating themselves. It was the Caravan were the better team, and they showed it. And that's going to happen. I'll speak from experience. When we played St. Viator last year in baseball, there was a game where we went toe-to-toe with them for one game. Then the second game, they showed why we were the better team. So Caden's got to run off. He's got to take care.
I got to go. I didn't want to interrupt you,
but
I have to go and attend to my other duties.
Attend his band duties. As I'll let Gabe finish off our sign-off here. It's Gabe, to put it lightly, it's a night for the Dons to learn from, but it's a demoralizing loss, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's one to hang your head on, because you knew coming into this game that the Caravan were the better team.
Yeah.
And, you know, they showed it, and those games happen.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, when you go up against a top team like Caravan, you know, as you said, like, this is something that you expect. And, you know, they came out, they play their game, and the Dons play their game, but sometimes your game isn't the best.
Yeah, sometimes that's what happens. Yeah. And, you know, the Dons came in with a lot of swagger, and rightfully so. They're playing the #1 team in the state, as you should have that amount of swagger. And unfortunately, that's just how it played out tonight. And, you know, like we said, those games happen.
Definitely.
You're going to go up against these top caliber teams, and they're going to show you why they're a top caliber team. And it shows how much distance there is between Mount Carmel and Notre Dame right now, and just how good Mount Carmel is compared to how Notre Dame has played. I mean, they played fantastic. Yeah. We've seen reminiscent of 2018 and 2019, and now this happens. A little bump in the road. They're still doing really well. 2-1. It's a lot better start than they were last year, and they're looking good going into weeks 4 and 5 as they'll play Nazareth and St. Viator on the road. So for our whole crew, I was a part of the crew for the second half. For our announcers, Daniel Betts, Gabe Holoka, Caden Frawley, our spectacular crew working through adversity all night, because, we love problems here. That's just kind of our thing. It's Danny Burke signing off. We will see you on Wednesday for ND Pat Soccer. Until then, have a great weekend. Go Dons.